Hidden in the remote, rugged mountains of southern Jordan lies a secret carved into the earth itself. A city born of stone and sand, known to the world as Petra. But to understand its majesty, we must look beyond the rose-red cliffs, back to a time when this barren wasteland was a thriving oasis. They were the Nabataeans. Fierce, resilient nomadic Arabs who emerged from the desolate heart of the Arabian Peninsula. Wandering the shifting dunes, they learned the unforgiving language of the desert, surviving where others would perish. They possessed a profound knowledge of the ancient trade routes. They guided heavy caravans laden with frankincense, myrrh, and spices from the southern shores to the Mediterranean. In the deep canyons of Edom, they found the perfect, impenetrable fortress to guard their immense wealth. Yet, the desert's greatest challenge was not enemies, but thirst. With brilliant engineering, the Nabataeans mastered the scarce rainfall. They carved miles of intricate terracotta channels and stone aqueducts directly into the cliff faces, guiding life-giving water into hidden underground cisterns, transforming a bone-dry gorge into a lush sanctuary. To enter their sacred city, one had to traverse the Seek, a towering, claustrophobic geological fault line winding for over a mile through solid rock. A shadowy passage that both protected the city and prepared the soul for what lay ahead. And then, the stone would open. The Nabataeans did not build their city, they sculpted it. Suspended on precarious wooden scaffolding, master stonemasons chiseled the soft sandstone from the top down. The result was breathtaking. Hellenistic columns and native rock-cut artistry merging into monumental facades, glowing like fire in the morning sun. At its peak, Petra was a cosmopolitan metropolis of 30,000 souls. Along the colonnaded streets, languages from Greece, Rome, Egypt, and India mingled in the dusty air. Potters spun fine, eggshell-thin ceramics, while merchants traded silks and precious gems under the intense desert heat. It was a city of deep devotion. Fragrant smoke of frankincense rose daily to their supreme deity, Dushara. On the terrifyingly steep high places, altars open to the vast sky stood as silent witnesses to their faith. But the world was changing. In 106 CE, the expanding shadow of the Roman Empire reached the canyon. Petra was peacefully annexed, its dusty streets now echoing with the march of legionaries. Roman architecture blended with Nabataean spirit, erecting grand public baths and a massive stone nymphaeum. Yet, an empire's favor is fickle. As maritime trade routes opened on the Red Sea, the arduous overland caravans diminished. The bustling market slowly fell silent, the wealth draining away with the shifting winds. Centuries passed, and a new era arrived. During the Byzantine period, Christian churches were built upon the ancient ruins, their floors adorned with intricate, beautiful mosaics. Then, the earth roared. In the year 363, a catastrophic earthquake struck the region. Massive columns toppled, and half the city was buried under violent waves of stone and dust. The fatal blow had been dealt. Over the following centuries, the Nabataeans slowly abandoned their masterpiece. They didn't vanish into thin air. They assimilated into the surrounding nomadic tribes. The grand tombs became silent shelters for local Bedouins and their flocks, as the world outside forgot the city of stone. For 1,000 years, Petra was a lost legend, guarded fiercely by the desert. Until 1812, when a young Swiss explorer named Johann Ludwig Burckhardt disguised himself as a traveling scholar. He talked his way into the canyon, becoming the first Westerner in a millennium to lay eyes on the forgotten treasury. Today, the wind continues to sculpt the rose-red walls. The Nabataeans are gone, but their incredible testament to human endurance remains. A quiet, eternal marvel, dreaming under the ancient Levantine stars.